talking about giving a woman 3 different orgasms before you do the penetration. 3 different orgasms. Now, the first one we call the first gate that has to be opened. The first one is called the clitoral gate. It means you have to open the clit. The clit should give her an orgasm. And then the second, you have the G-spot, should also give her an orgasm. And then the third is the A-spot or deep spot. When you have these 3 orgasms, when the woman gets these 3 orgasms, she would invite you herself to penetrate. And when you penetrate and you don't last a second, you have already satisfied the woman, and you have also had an orgasm and an ejaculation. Now, how do you stimulate the clitoris? There are several techniques, but I'm going to use my hand to demonstrate. Like I said, this is the adults class, so adults who are watching, just enjoy, learn. So I am taking my hand. This is the clitoris. This is the clitoris up here. The clitoris has legs. If you don't know, the clitoris is like that. It's like that. And then you have the vagina opening here. You have the urethra and meatus, and then you have the Ske's gland here. And this area we call the U-spot. So the clitoris is big. It is not small. The clitoris is big. It goes all the way behind the labia. And even some have all the way to the Bartholin gland, which are over here, responsible for lubricating the woman's private part, the Bartholin gland. That is what they do. So here, if you want to give a clitoral orgasm, first of all, you need to have smooth, like my name, smooth fingers. Your fingertips should not be rough. So if you can't go for, is it pedicure they call it, or manicure? Manicure, pedicure. If you don't go for it, find a sandpaper, and sandpaper the rough edges on your hand, so you don't have any scratches or rough. And then your nails should be also very neat, very neat. And you know what? The clitoris has a hood. The hood is like the foreskin of a man who is uncircumcised. And what it does is cover the clitoris, so when you wear your pants, it doesn't tickle you when you're walking.
Okay.
You get that? So it doesn't tickle you when you are walking. So what we'll do is you would have to understand that the clitoris can be stimulated in a number of ways. We are going to go into details as we go on how to massage the clitoris in different ways, but I'm just going to show you one for tonight so you can apply it with your wife. So this is the vagina opening. The urethra is up here, and then the clitoris over here. So all you do is you do left, right, side by side. Make sure it is well lubricated. Whether normally saliva is yuck. Just get a water-based gel, a lubricant, a water-based gel, and then wet your fingers, and then just rub side by side. Observe the woman, check the way she is moaning, and then if there's a need to add a little pressure, you press a little. If there's a need to add a little speed, you add a little speed. And then also you can do it in circles. The most sensitive part of the clitoris is the frenulum. The frenulum is over here, under here. Not the top. Men miss it. It's just like the male organ. If you pick the male organ like that, am I doing it well? Like that. Okay, so this one meets here, and this one meets here. So this is the tip, okay? This is the tip of the penis. And then I will take off, this is the shaft. And then you see that the head of the penis, there's a vein that joins the head of the penis to the shaft. That is the male frenulum. It is also extremely sensitive. And for women, you just use your thumb, little oil, and then you rub on it. And then if your man is, you can just blow up. Good. So the same way with a woman, you can also flick up, flick up, flick up, flick up, so you can massage the frenulum. Now, there's one thing about the woman's clitoris. It's made up of 8,000 nerves. Give the woman a clitoral ejaculation. The first thing she will do is, whether it is your head, if it's a tongue, she'll move your head away. If it's your hand, she'll move your hand away. Then you know that the first gate has been opened.
Yeah, okay.
Comprende? That's French.
No.
Okay. And then, once the clitoral gate has been opened, clitoris is so sensitive there, it also can open. So the next thing to find is to locate the Grafenberg spot or the urethral sponge, or the Chinese call it the mysterious gate. The mysterious gate, people have techniques. People use fingers like that to reach it. People use fingers like that to reach it. So you arc your finger like that, and then you insert it into the vagina. Or if you're a beginner like me, you can use the index finger. You insert it, and then you do come here, come here, come here, come here. You only do come here, say it, come here, come here, come here. So while you are doing the come here, you see the urethral sponge will be filling with water. And when it fills with enough water, the woman will tell you she wants to wee-wee. Take note, before you start foreplay with your wife, you, the man, go and wee-wee. The woman too, go and wee-wee. The man, when you are wee-weeing, don't sit, stand, so you don't leave some in your bladder. And then when you have just finished urinating, you wait about 10-20 minutes before you start touching, because you don't touch right after urinating. It's not healthy. When we get to the forbiddings, I'll talk about that. Yes, I'm setting sex forbiddings we'll treat. So you do a come here, come here, come here. And then you see that the wetness becomes a little more. When the wetness becomes a little more, if you are very skillful, you can add the second finger, and then you do this and that. You interchange your finger inside here. So you are doing the come here in 2 different rhythms. And then you keep a constant rhythm. You keep a constant rhythm. And then the woman will tell you she wants to wee-wee. You tell her to hold on. Make sure you don't stand where she can kick you. Otherwise, she'll kick your head. And then you continue to massage the urethral sponge, and then she will throw out something that is equal to urine, but not urine. Normally, a teaspoon or a tablespoonful. Those that have the fountain and stuff is mixed with urine, lots of urine. Yes, I mean, and then what you see in porn is acting. They urinate and throw it out for people to think that it is a squid. But actually, the fluid there is just like the sperm. It's not that voluminous. Even though it is close to the bladder, it only picks a little bit of the urine, and then it throws out. Now, once she gets a squid, the vaginal muscles will forgive me.
You are forgiven.
The vaginal muscles will contract, and automatically she would use her muscles to push your finger out. So you know that the second gate has been opened. Now, in between the G spot and the A spot, you have the R spot. It's somewhere here in the middle here. So when you are going to the A spot, you play along with your finger, and normally you insert with your finger this way. So if this is the woman lying down and this is the pubic hair, I line up my finger like this, so my finger can enter a little deeper. Once it enters deep, you can put the other palm on the pubic bone, so to shift the uterus down a bit, and then your finger will touch something that looks like the tip of your nose. That is the uterus. Don't manhandle that. Just bring your finger a little up. There's a little hole there, and then just do come here, small come here, and a woman will have her third orgasm. So then you have opened the third gate, and after you open the third gate, she goes down. She is submissive. She's open to all. You can now penetrate and do your show. Do whatever action you want to do. But until then, if you start and a woman doesn't get orgasms, it's because you didn't prepare her well.
Yeah.
And some women take shorter time and some take longer time. So you need to know the woman you are with and know how to prepare her.